Hey everyone, welcome to another video. I'm Raf, and today I'm here to give you the, May and June update for Corona in Okinawa. So we're gonna start right now. In my last video, I talked about how we just had like a week of no Corona. Well, extend that even more. We've had 1 month and a half or so, or a little more than a month and a half of no new cases of Corona in Okinawa. That's awesome, right? I think a lot of factors contributed into this, but I think the main thing is that Japanese people have taken it as a civil duty to try and protect ourselves from coronavirus itself as a society. Now, Okinawa is also an island, so I mean it's easier to kind of just block everything out. I mean, if you look at New Zealand now has 0 cases across the board. Nobody in the hospital has corona. Everybody has been released. No new cases since then. They just shut everything down, focused on getting rid of corona on the island. Congrats to New Zealand and congrats to Okinawa, or at least for now. And I say for now because right now we're looking at this whole thing where we have a possibility of a second wave, and all of that depends on how we deal with travel. As of this week, more of the travel restrictions have been lifted between Japan and other countries, and also domestic travel has also been a little bit more loose recently too. So more people are starting to go in and out of Okinawa, and we just have to be vigilant and make sure that we check people as they come through the airport. As a civil duty, people should be checking themselves. Anyways, going back to how people in Japan have been tackling the whole coronavirus prevention, is everybody is properly social distancing. They're wearing masks. Hey, Uniqlo just put up these new awesome areas of masks. Supposedly it's really good, considering that it's getting really hot during the summer. And wearing a normal mask in the summer it's already so hot. Wearing a mask makes it hotter. I haven't tried it. They're sold out everywhere I go. And another thing that kind of crazy to think about is that Japan didn't necessarily have lockdown orders. They couldn't just force people to stay home, and they couldn't just have the police keep people in their homes either. But they just did this whole thing with please don't go outside, please don't travel, please. It was all please. And you know what? People listened. Some people didn't listen, but people listened, and that's good. Listening is the best thing that we can do to try and combat this coronavirus until we have a vaccine out there. I've been reading up on some research on the internet that there was some drug that has been proven to help with easing the symptoms. Not necessarily a cure, but there's easing the symptoms of corona. So I mean, that's one step. We're getting somewhere. But what I think that other countries could learn a lot from Japan, and not just Japan, just Asian countries. Okay, for example, America. I just look at the news and how things are back home. It's just really crazy. People are still getting sick, and it's all because people are not listening. They're not listening. They're just all on this charade about I need to get a haircut and I want a massage. So a haircut and massage are more important than your life and the well-being of others? Huh. Okay. Even before Corona, Asian countries, Japan, China, Korea, Thailand, Taiwan, we were wearing masks for just the common cold. We were wearing masks if you thought that somebody at work or at school may have the flu. You wore a mask to protect yourself and to protect others, and this is before Corona. Take that ideal put it in the pandemic, and you can flatten the curve a whole lot faster. What I have to say is, like, from right now, this goes back to like crossing the street, the rules that we learned when crossing the street. Do you guys remember that? No? Okay. Well, here, once I say it, you're probably gonna remember. Stop, look, and listen. Just 3 words. Stop, look, and listen. Stop what you're doing and evaluate yourself. Is what you're doing, is it good enough to protect yourself, protect your family, protect other people? Yes, that one Karen at the supermarket might be a bee, but you know, she deserves to live too. Okay, we don't want to get other people sick so that they can't get us sick, right? So just stop and evaluate yourself. What are you doing right? What are you doing wrong? And look at it. That goes to our next one. Look for information on what you can do better. If you think that if you evaluated yourself and you think you're doing enough, awesome. Look at what you can do better. Look at what you can do to help others, because you're not alone here. We might be social distance, we might be in some places, might still be kind of lockdown-ish. You're not alone. Everybody is in this together. As human beings, we are all in this together. Going to the last one, listen to your fellow human beings, especially the smart ones. The smart ones being the ones that are actually doing the research, the medical research to find a cure. The guys that are actively looking for a cure are the ones that know what they're talking about. Some average schmo in backwater countryside quoting the Bible or quoting whatever he read on the internet is not going to know more than a doctor or scientist that has been studying medical science for half their life. Listen to the experts. You wouldn't go to the doctor and the doctor tells you, oh, you should probably stop eating so many sweets, and then talk to your aunt and then she's like, oh, you need to eat more of this cake, and then it's like, oh, I guess I better listen to my aunt. No, you would listen to the doctor because the doctor knows what's best for you on your health, right? So it's the same thing. Stop, look, and listen. Just like crossing a road. This is a huge road that we're trying to cross here. The road to no more corona. And if you stop, look, and listen, you're gonna realize that you are doing your civil duty. You're doing your civil duty as a person in your society, in your community, and you're doing your part to make sure that you're safe, your family's safe, and the people around you are safe. So, you know, that's all I can really say is advice for everyone who is watching this. If you already knew this, awesome. Listen to me babble for a whole 5 minutes about stuff you already knew. We are at 0 right now. If you look here, I got all the charts over here. We got the chart. If you remember in my previous video, we looked at this chart. Still all 0, and let's keep it that way here in Okinawa. If you're interested in more of the information on how Okinawa has been in the past couple months on corona, do check out my other videos. I will link them right here on the side, and I hope you guys all stay safe. See ya.